You're on with Wilmington Stereo. Tony Fernandez with A Nitty Wilmington. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being part of the live broadcast again. Replayers, thank you for taking time, checking out what you might have missed. And, of course, anytime during the broadcast, if you have any questions, concerns, something you'd like to ask, something you want to bring up, go ahead and please do so. Otherwise, if you are shy and bashful or you like to be anonymous, go ahead and reach to me after the broadcast. Send through email, text message, or through our social media or website, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you. We're live on Facebook and Instagram. So far, we have our first person, NAM CNA. Thank you for being part of our live broadcast on Instagram. So if you guys have noticed and you guys have paid attention and you guys are following what's been going on, it looks like we're not going to make it. And that's the way it is. We're not going to make it. We've been doing this since 2016. We have always been having strong intentions to follow through and get things done, to make things happen. We always had the community help us out on everything that we did. At times we would lucky and fortunate that we would have an organization, a business, step up and give us a grant or a large donation in order to help the community members that are in need. Everything that we get goes right back into the community, all of it, 100%. Anything that we're short, anything that we don't have enough of, comes out of our pocket. And we have friends within our circle that always step up and help out those that are left out or not able to, they didn't get adopted. They were short a sash for graduation. They didn't have enough for a prom ticket. They needed a rental for a tuxedo. They needed a rental for a dress, corsages. They needed for their senior dues. We've done it all ever since 2016. So here is where it is, and all the information is on our website. Everything is on social media. It takes time to put all this together, guys. I know for a fact that everybody else is comfortable as long as they donate. They donate to the large organizations, and they feel good about it, and because it thinks they're going to go in a good place. There's nothing wrong with that. I have a problem with that because the thing is, those are nonprofit for profit. So that means they don't get 110%. Not all the money goes there. It goes to getting paid first for everybody who runs it. And then, of course, then whatever's left over goes to, whatever project they're doing. And that's great. But the thing is, when we have something that we do, which on a very small scale, on a niche, we talk to people face to face. We talk to kids. We talk to real families who have problems. They tell us what's going on. They have special needs. They have things they're not getting help from social services. They're not getting enough from SDI. They're not getting enough on social services. They're not getting enough in food stamps. They're not getting enough with vouchers. And so all this affects the student. All this affects the student, affects the families. And so, again, it's real easy just to go ahead and look the other way and not deal with the problem. We choose to go ahead and do something about it because we want to change. We want to go ahead and bring at least 1, 2, or 3 or 4 more people that will do what we do in the future. Because if this doesn't change, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And so, and again, we work on this premise of being a small nonprofit, and we work on a grassroots premise. So pretty much anybody who has willing to get their hands dirty, willing to, show their skills, share what they have so we can make this work. That's what we do. And so with that premise, we work on Maslow's hierarchy, which of course the basic things is basic necessities, having somewhere to eat, somewhere to sleep, having clothes, and knowing where you're going to have tomorrow. And that's what we work on really, really hard, on making sure that we have the basic necessities. Everything else is not going to matter until you have that. You have something to eat, you have something that's going to lie down, you have somewhere you're going to eat, and you feel good about it, and you're getting help after that. So now we're going to keep moving on. Okay, so where we're at right now, guys, is, as I mentioned on there, we are not going to make it. We're not going to make it. And unfortunately, the reason why we're not going to make it is because we don't have enough donors. First time ever, we are very, very short on donors. We are very, very short on donors. And usually we have more people interested and wanting to do it. This year it's not happening. We have a total of 38 families, 189 members. Okay. And out of those members that that are being adopted, 28 of them are very, very lucky to be adopted. Okay. And those families have been adopted by captains that actually stepped up and, took the reign to go ahead and make this happen. So that's 16 of them, 16 captains. Some of them even took more than one family. And these are individuals who are everyday blue collar workers, who trying to, help out and make them, make a difference in their community. So that's 16 captains that only took one, but some took three, some took two, some came as a group together. Hi, Ray Alexander. Thanks for being part of our live Facebook and Instagram broadcast. We're talking about things that are going to be coming to a reality that we're not going to make it. Again, as I mentioned, I work really hard putting all the numbers together because we want to make sure that you guys understand all the numbers that you guys are giving as far as money, donations, and things like that. They all go back to the community. And so far, we have not met that. We haven't even made the minimum. So we have 38 families, 190 members we start with in need. 16 captains stepped up, and 28 of those families are lucky. They've been adopted. So thank you so much for those 16 captains who adopted 28 families each, and those are our 78 members altogether. But we still have 18 families in need, and that's still 111, and that's because all the families that are left are large. Hi, Peter Trillo. That's one of our captains right there. How you doing, Peter? Thanks for being part of our live broadcast. Thank you so much, sir. Making all the updates and everything that needs to be happening so everybody knows where we're at. As I was mentioning, if you guys have been watching the broadcast, we have this thing called the Get Stuff Box. So what the Get Stuff Box is, we've done it every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas. When we did the Thanksgiving Feast for the Needy that we've started in 2008, then the COVID happened, and then we converted the last several years to grab and goes, which of course is the same thing. We fed the community. We fed over 700, 800 people, including the homeless and all the people around there. We did the grab and go, and then we had all the leftover stuff because we were also collecting cans and all that for a head start for the Christmas, because we would do this for the kids and the families for Christmas. Well, we haven't done that since COVID. And then this year we did of course, the food drive and everything. So all that is gone. We have nothing left in the box. We have zero, unfortunately, nothing. Nothing. We have nothing left in the cupboards. We don't have enough to make them, not even one box. The only way they're going to be able to adopt are the ones who are adopting the families. If they choose to, if they do anything extra, whatever, then that's going to be that. But anything as far as the families that are left or any of the larger families that we have to help out that don't have a way to take food home, so we give them a gift card. That's the reason why we do the Operation Pilot Wheel. So the Operation Pilot Wheel helps out those that we can't make our goal. So if there's somebody that's missing a $25 gift card, then we were able to supplement that because the monetary donations offset that. If somebody needed a sweater, someone needed a shirt because they're asking for very, very basic necessities, then we would go ahead and either get the gift card or we would run to Ross or Marshall's, what have you, and get the shirt, and we put it in there because that's why they have the sizes. So when they ask for sizes and we put all the shoes, all they're asking for is simple stuff. Anything that you put out of your own heart is your own. And we always had wonderful people in the past create their own, They put a little extra stuff in there. They put greetings, they put thank you messages, they put Bibles, they put gift cards, they put movie tickets, they put Apple, for music, $5 worth of music. I don't know, $5 is enough anymore for a music, but you know what I'm getting at. And so they made it their own, like if it was their own gift to somebody. So anyway, back to this. We have nothing in the cupboard. In the Hope closet, there's nothing. We have nothing, 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 not even a can, nothing. Almost like pretty much the Grinch took it all. There's nothing left. So when we started promoting, letting everybody know that we needed to start, doing this, we were hoping that people would start, donating and dropping off. Nobody has dropped off, nothing. No fault. I mean, maybe they just can't do it and there's no means to do it. And there's, they have enough, they barely have enough for their own. And that's okay. But unfortunately, in the years past and the pledges that we've gotten, we hope that we would get at least the minimum, and we don't have the minimum. So we're not going to know what we're going to do, guys. So, and then as far as donations concerned, we have 8 donors that donated. Over the last couple of days, we had a couple of more donors that donated. So we have 611. So that's a big jump from what we used to have, which was 166 a couple of days ago. But that 611 will go to one family automatically like this. Because for every member that we have to get a gift, which is like $40 or $45, and then plus a gift card for them to eat. And that's even if we have a little bit extra. Hi, Adama95. Thanks for being part of our Instagram live broadcast. We're talking about where we at as far as the program, and it's sadly that it doesn't look good. We're not going to make it. As I mentioned, we're at the stuff box, so we have the Hope Closet that we always stock food. There's nothing there. No one has made any donations since Thanksgiving. None. Not even water, a can, nothing. Not even from the school. Within the school, normally they would have the kids drop off cans. They haven't dropped anything off. I understand there's been a lot going on with the football game, and that could be part of that. But yeah, we even COVID, we made a little bit. So we're gonna appreciate what we have and go forward. That's all. But the thing is, this will be the first year we're gonna probably have to turn kids away. We're not gonna be able to do it. Okay, so this is what it looks like for the stuff box, for the oven. If you want to donate all the items in the oven for the oven box, or for the oven box, these are all things you can find at Food for Less, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, on sale in the Albertson aisle. Anytime during the holidays, they always have that one aisle that's everything that's like 2 for $1, 2 for $3, or what have you, and they have all the stuff ready for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, because they already promote you from Thanksgiving and Christmas to get everything you need. You can get this really cheap, guys. Okay? So this is for the stove one, and of course we do the one for the hot plate as well. Again, this one is really cheap because everything here you can get like at Big Lots. You can get this at Family Dollar. You can get this at the 99 cents only store. So these helps out the students, guys, who are just without, don't have enough to eat. And the reason why we do this is because this is something extra. Always during the holiday, during Thanksgiving and Christmas, the blue-collar workers, warehousemen, and whatever, especially the ones who work, day workers and things like that, the ones we work with, hours get cut and business is slow. So this is the reason why there's a situation, and this is why it has happened. And so a lot of these families that we were waiting to talk to, this is the reason why. They're really sad. They're really shy. They're afraid. They don't want to come ask, but now they have no means because everybody's turning them away. So this is why we do the monetary way. If you guys want to donate, so that way we can get them a gift card, and that way they can go ahead and get what they need with as little as anything as 25 cents, $1, anything like that. If everybody was to do a little bit, then we would go ahead and have an abundance. But unfortunately, right now, because of, like I mentioned, whole kinds of things could be going on, it's just not happening this year. So if you guys can find it in your heart to go ahead and donate, of course, you guys are already familiar. If you guys are familiar, just go ahead. Hi, 15 Victoria Guerrero 2010 on Instagram. Thanks for being part of our live broadcast, going over everything real quick for Christmas. All the information is on the website. All the families that are left are on the website. We have no food to give out for the holiday. We are bare. We have nothing. We're empty. This is for the monetary donation. If you guys want to donate, I'm going to keep pushing this through, guys, as much as I can. Hopefully, something will change. Hopefully, something will turn up. But at the end of the day, you guys, even if we were to make it, we would have to be the one running around with our head cut off to get everything done. And that's why it's almost to the point where we have talked about this in the past. Actually, we talked about this year that if it was going to be getting harder, then we will have to shut it down. We won't be able to do this anymore because it's just too hard to keep this going. We don't have grants. We don't have residual, grants or organization donors that donate a certain amount every year. And so we rely on you good people to make that possible and happen. And we've done it really good for 6 years, helping a lot of students. I will put those numbers out as soon as I can. I just haven't had a chance to do that because that takes a lot of, manpower and things like that. So I have to do this. But, um, from where we are at, after Thanksgiving, putting all the families out, we came out strong as far as adopting. But right now we've kind of stopped, and of course donations are just not coming in. And as far as the food donations, which we were hoping they would be the easiest thing to manage and hope to have as a fail safe to fall back on. I apologize for if one of the we're on Instagram and Facebook, and of course it kind of hangs, so it's probably doing a buffering. But it saddens me to put that up. It is what it is, and even with the difficulties in the beginning when we first started, um, you know, it is what it is. So we're right here trying to hope for something to happen and change. But even if we did that, um, it's getting harder. And the thing is, even if we were to like get an abundance by Friday, we're the ones who have to run around and cut and shop and that's how it is, guys. I hope you guys understand it. It doesn't come from a large group of people helping out. It's maybe a small group of two, three, four people literally going to four different stores. Hi Desiree, thanks for being part of our Instagram 2457 on Instagram. We go to Ross, we go to DD Discounts, we go to Marshalls, we go to all those small places. And so we look for the deals. We don't just buy the first thing off the rack that's expensive. If we have special needs, they need medicine or they need equipment or they need supplies and things like that. We have 3 or 4 families that are like that right now. Go to the website if you're interested in helping out. But if we, like I said, it would have to be something really a lot to happen in the next 24 hours. If we, and as it is, we don't have no food to give. So it would have to literally be a truck full of food to be dropped off because we just don't have it. We have 38 families, 189 members. So that's technically almost, if I was to sit here and guesstimate, you would have to literally be 38 families, 189 members. And we're just talking about the people who are just on a hot plate and microwave. You would need like 2 or 3 cases of everything. Hi, Gen 101. Thanks for being part of our live broadcast and on Facebook. We would need a case of everything, and that's just to meet the ones for the hot plate, the microwave, to sustain the whatever they're going to need for the Christmas meal, plus the extra week they're going. And so that alone will be several $100s. So that should tell you that even if we were to do that and still do all that and still have to get gift cards, I just came in. Where are we looking? What are we looking at here? Desiree, hi. If you're not familiar, my name is Tony. I'm one of the founders for 880 Wilmington. I run a nonprofit for a community here in Wilmington, California. And what I do throughout the year, we have special needs that we work with Banning High School, a local high school. We are way under the poverty line as far as what they need and food and things like that as far as working and all that. and we are a organization that helps them out with things that they need. And usually, this is the biggest time of the season that they ask for things, and they ask for very basic necessities. I've given to this, but it's been a while. Oh well, thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, we've been doing this since 2016, and this is the first year that we look like we're not going to make it. We are hurting really, really bad. All the information is on there, so I won't. I'm going to be shutting this down because I don't want to take too much time. It's already in the evening, and there's hardly nobody here. And that's the whole point too. Is if people are willing to be part of it and be engaging, and it's dropped a lot over the years. Not many people have been really in the given mood because first it was COVID, and then of course the bubble when the finances and things like that happened. So it's changed a lot over the years, and we pushed on and we've worked really hard to get through it, through everything, because we do everything throughout the year. We do prom, we do sashes, graduation, senior dues, yearbooks, and those cost very, very expensive. Let's put it this way: I already have two students for spring just for senior packages alone, which includes, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's prom tickets, yearbook, their sashes, and some other little doohickeys they get, perks they get for being a senior, like participating in graduation, all that stuff. For two of them, that's going to be $711. That's for two kids only. Hi, RC143 SLB. Thanks for being part of our live Instagram. So that's why they ask for help, because the families just don't have it. It gets really, really expensive. Everything just keeps going higher and higher. And for Christmas, all they want is clothes. Everything they ask for is toiletries. Everything they ask for is just because the stuff they have is already old and frail. And they just don't. One thing and I've been there, so that's why I know. It's one thing to have everyday food, hey, rice and beans, eggs for breakfast, all that good stuff. But when it comes to the holidays, you just want that little extra for the family, the main person in the household, whether it be mom and dad or uncle or aunt or grandma or grandpa taking over the family and doing the little extra for the Christmas and all that good stuff. It's pricey. It's something that they don't have enough to go around, even though they do. And the thing is, well, no, everybody does. No, they don't. I have proof because the family is reaching out, and we've talked to these people, and that's the reason why the numbers are where they're at. Because when we first started, it was only going to be a handful, and now we're already at 38 total. So they're hurting and they feel sad, and but they're humble enough to do the biggest thing is to reach out. Hi, Bo. Thanks for being part of our Facebook live Instagram post. We're going to be shutting down a little bit. If you want to check out what I talked about, if you've been with us before, just check it out. But it looks like we're not going to make it this year. So pretty much what I'm doing is reaching out to everybody to see if they're willing to go ahead in the next 24 hours. If we do get a lot of food donations dropped off, but we don't have anything in the cupboard. There's nothing in the whole closet. And we have 38 families that we need to try to meet, and then of course adopting them is another thing. So that's where we're at. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being part of the live broadcast and checking out what we were talking about today. Thank you for taking time out of your day, the ones who showed up, and anybody who listens to this afterwards. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hope something changes. I keep you guys up to date. That's what we do because I want to make sure that you guys are comfortable. You guys work hard for your money, and I work really hard to make sure you guys see where all the money goes. And that's why we do the transparency, and you see how many people donate. And so you guys can continue being loyal donors and continuing supporting what we're doing. And it's a labor of love, but unfortunately, some things may have to come to an end. And it is what it is. We talked about it in the early of the year, and it's for the ones who are going to be hurting, is who are going to be lost, because unfortunately, even though there are other organizations that do give out, but that's what they do, is just give out. So, and even if they're lucky, it's once they run out, they run out. What we do is we set with a set number, we have a date, and we have a time frame. We vet everything, so it's not like we're just giving out to people that we don't know. They're vetted. They've talked to counselors, talked to teachers, they talk to aides, they talk to social worker, they talk to coaches, and so we know the whole ins and outs. Because what we do with that information is help them out throughout the whole year until they graduate. And even with the one or two that we still communicate afterwards because they still have a need and they reach out for like books or whatever, and we tell you guys. So it's not like it's a thing that we just do for fun. I mean, this is work and it's a passion, and you have to have the passion for it. And so that's what we're doing. All right. Until next time, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Take care. Bye bye.